Welcome back to That's PDGA Approved. This is part 9. Today we got the Innova. I got a brand new one and a used one. I'll be using this one for putting, this one for everything else. The thing that makes it unique is it's a plastic piece with rubber kind of surrounding it, and then the rubber also has weird little pieces right here. Let's see how they fly.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to turn over on them. All right, we'll try throwing a roller on this one.
That's right.
After a terrible roller, we're just going to see how an upshot. Money.
Yeah.
Enough. So on the last throw, I snapped this disc a little bit because I hit a tree. If you can see that popping out, so be careful with that, the Innova. But yeah, good.
Yep.
All right, now we're gonna try a forehand. Held it pretty well. All right. I'm at hole 9 at Castaldo Park. It is 330 feet. Nice kind of shot. Let's see what the Innova's got. Oh, push it far enough.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do one last shot, all out, forehand, see how far I can throw it. Alright guys, I'm going to tell you my afterthoughts of using the Innova. So like I said before, the thing that makes the Innova special is that it has this overmold of different kind of plastic from the base plate to the rim. And then it has these little notches on the inside. So when you're throwing, I've definitely once in a while will notice this, but I've bagged the Innova for a little bit, so I've kind of got used to just moving my hand and forgetting that it's there. Putting, again, if it really shouldn't affect it because your fingers do not have to touch that. If you had like a different kind of putt, maybe you'd touch it, but the way I putt, you never touch that inside anyway, so only on this. And then the forehand as well, if you put your finger right on it, you might feel it, but if you're between it, there's not really an issue. Again, like I said earlier in the video, I did happen to break my old one that was in my bag. Let's see if I can find it. Right in here. I did break it, sadly, but that's all right. And also this was an ace disc, so I was a little sad about that. And then you can see that top. So that is the other issue. Sometimes is you might not break it at first, and this will still start to come up a little bit. You can see it right here pushing up, but on other spots the rubber will kind of come off of that, and if that could irritate you, but the new ones do not have that and have no issue, and it's just something that can happen if you hit a few trees like I did. And this rubber also can break down a little easier, and I have a piece right here where it came out because it's a little softer. So those are the only concerns. But I think it can fly really far. I was throwing my putter like 230, 240, and this one was, at the end of it, was broken, and I was still throwing it pretty far. And the forehand, again, it held it pretty well. For being a 0-0 disc, it is pretty stable, but it is torque resistant. You never saw me really turn it over, but it definitely can be something if you don't have the best form. It's a great way to learn form because it teaches you how to be torque, or how to handle torque on a disc, and that way you can throw your other discs further.
The next putter I have is the Innova. This is my go-to for any straight shots, woods, if I just need something to stick on the green. The Innova, definitely a very good beginner disc. I highly recommend it. If you're having trouble with a backhand shot and you need to figure out your mechanics, if you don't have smooth form, this will be a good teacher for you. So Innova.
Focused on upshots, and this year and the previous years I've been using the Innova for my upshot disc. It's a grippy, neutral flight, and it's really good for just elevating the disc down onto the pin or any kind of landing location.
Also, if you have another disc you want me to try, suggest it in the comments, and I'll see if I can get my hands on it. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for coming back for another That's PDGA Approved. Like and subscribe. See you guys next time.